Hello guys, and welcome back to the final part of La-Mulana. Which is pretty crazy. I didn't think I'd actually make it through the whole thing, but here we go. Not that I don't think I could beat it, but I'm amazed I actually managed to record an entire playthrough of a video game. So I took a moment off screen to just grind some money, and yeah, got us up to maxed out absolutely everything. There is one last thing I forgot to do, which I did mention that we had to do, but I completely forgot to do it, which is come over here and talk to the Fairy Queen, who's gonna be all, oh man, we need help. Or you need help. So we're gonna help you out. And with that, let's go heal. And for the final time, teleport to the Shrine of the Mother. Oh, man. So I mentioned there were some other requirements for reaching the end. So you have to defeat the Guardians, chant the mantras, place the weight on that dais to actually make the seals appear, do all the seals. Then you need to use the key sword on it, so if you don't have the key sword, you're fucked. And the last thing is, after we defeat the first phase, some stuff is going to happen, but the gist of it is you need the correct medicine of life in the vessel, and you need to have every Grail point active in order to power up the Holy Grail. And that's it. Yeah, there was no more to that. Just figured I'd go through the requirements one last time, so it's fairly obvious what we need to do. I'm gonna equip that. And I'm actually just gonna leave this screen and come back really quick so I can make a save. Or get a quick save and make an actual save. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've got our shit equipped. Our combat software, key sword, everything. Let's fucking go finish the game. That was stupid. Thankfully, I have the stuff that I need to get a refill, which we should get before we go fight the boss. Because, forgot to mention this, final boss of this game, real fucking hard. I do hope I get a, like, experience gem at some point to actually get the refill. It would be helpful. Game? Hello? Okay, there we go. Anyway, this is why we had to hit that thing earlier, so that we can get through here. And here come the fairies to remove this tablet for us. Here's the tiny piece of ladder left. Use all 4 seals. The Ankh appears. And time for the final boss. So this is the first phase of the Mother. Nothing too bad, pretty much just keep jumping and hitting her in the mouth. So here's where, if you don't have the correct medicine of life, you kind of just get kicked out and have to go get the correct one and come back and do that phase again. But from this point forward, that is it. True fucking final boss. Yeah, we'll do this. So for this part, you always want to stand on the opposite side of the arena. And we're going to use chakrams, because doing this any other way is really stupid. And that is why you want to stand on the opposite end. Oh my god. Okay. I should also point out that the Holy Grail is now broken. So we can't actually use it anymore. The timing for jumping to hit her in this phase is kind of weird. Oof. This is real bad. I might actually die. Okay. This phase is one of the more annoying ones. I'm not actually sure of what the best strategy is here. I should point out that this counts as water for the purposes of taking damage if you don't have the Scale Sphere. So if you don't have the Scale Sphere, your life is constantly draining during this phase. This also replaces one of the phases from the original game where you had the two eyes of the mother, and you had to strike them in the correct order based on clues found throughout the game. Now it's just a regular combat thing. Okay, final phase. This is where the fight actually starts. It's going to start simply enough. Where she's just going to kind of mimic her second phase. Now she starts gaining the powers of the different guardians. So, right now it's Amphisbaina, there's Sakit, here's Elmac. Oh, that was too close. Oh, I fucking knew it. That was unfortunate. Here's Bahamut. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is going really bad. Wow. I'm being really stupid. Normally I don't... Oh, shit. Okay. Really? Okay. Wow. There we go. Okay, so that was V. Here's Palenque. Palenque. I still don't know how to pronounce this correctly. Okay, so here's Baphomet, and here's where this gets really scary, and there's Tiamat. Oh, God. Alright. Let's not die, preferably. I'm definitely gonna die. God damn it. Okay, I'm breaking out the gun in a last-ditch effort to try to save this run. Holy shit! Got it! Okay. Normally I try to not use the gun there, but I was literally about to die, so... But we saved it. And so yeah, so there is the fetus of the 9th children, which, if born, would bring about the apocalypse, but we managed to prevent it. And now the mother is dead, and we get the secret treasure of life. Except, it wouldn't be a Metroidvania game if there weren't a fucking escape sequence. In the original game it was a cutscene, but now we actually literally have to get out of here within 5 minutes. And, to top it off, well, there's two tricky things about this. The first one is that we actually need to collect the final coin chest during this sequence. It doesn't appear at any other point in the game. And the other thing is that if you try to head back to the main entrance of the ruins, they're actually blocked off by a cave-in, and you need to have talked to Mulbrook earlier in the game to get her clue where she says that if anything ever happens to the ruins, to come find her, because she doesn't want to die in the ruins. But what that actually means is the escape route is through Mulbrook. Now, because we talked to her earlier, she's actually not going to be there, and we're going to get a slightly different cutscene, which is part of the requirement for running out in the open. So anyway, thank you very much. Thankfully, they give you a bunch of shortcuts out through the True Shrine of the Mother, and they give you a shortcut through the Endless Corridor here, which is very nice, because otherwise this would be a complete nightmare. So, the previously mentioned coin chest is actually in the Twin Labyrinths, which you would have absolutely no fucking reason to go anywhere relatively near. So, again, this is something I had to look up. I'm good. I'm not that good. So yeah, if you come down here and head on right over here, you can get the final coin chest. And with that, we have met the qualifications for every single character in the ending sequence. And if I can do this fast enough, we should be able to finish the game in sub 6 hours, which is usually about how I do. So this was a pretty good run for me, all said and done. I did make a lot of stupid mistakes, but it's La-Mulana. You always make stupid mistakes. Nobody, short of speedrunners who like practice it a lot, are gonna have a perfect run of this game because it's ridiculous. It's evil. It's an evil fucking game. Also, yeah, you can just hold up on that ladder. You'll get hit by the skeleton every time, but oh, ha! I never actually finished watching that animation. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. Oh, that's spectacular. That made the whole thing worth it. So yeah, that was from way earlier in the game when we activated hard mode. Also, yeah, that dais right there opens up this block directly underneath me, and that is what leads you to the shop where you normally buy guild. Fun facts. So if you try to go to the right and go through the one-way door there, it actually just, there's a cave-in, and you can't. So you gotta go this way. And we're just gonna fall right through here. And almost done. Boom. La-Mulana fucking completed. And now we get the most victorious ending I have ever seen in a video game. So I'm just going to watch for a second to make sure we get all of the characters. You can see the list of them on the right side. As long as all of those characters appear, then we did it. So there's the first character for all the maps. Everybody else always appears, guaranteed. There's unlocking fairies. There's collecting every item. There is, I believe, La-Mulana.exe. Touched every fairy point. Sacred orbs. Software. Emails. Beat the game under the time limit. Coin chests. What is that? Got emusic.exe, another time limit one. Key fairy locks. Beat the game under 10 hours. Got the swimsuit. Bought the fishy item. Talked to all the developers. Beat all the bosses on hard mode. And yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this. This is far and away my favorite indie game ever. One of my favorite games of all time. It's really spectacular, and even if you watch this and you haven't played the game, I still recommend playing it, A, because you're not going to remember any of the solutions. It's all fucking ridiculously cryptic. And also, just the story of the game is extremely good. All the lore is fantastic. I love it a lot. I really just love absolutely everything about this game. And if you've managed to get Running Out in the Open yourself, be very proud of yourself, because it's extraordinarily difficult to do so. I made this look relatively easy. It is absolutely not even a little bit. But yeah, with all that said, thank you for watching, and I'm just gonna let the ending play out. So there it is. There's nothing after this. It sends you back to the title screen once I press any button at this point. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you have been, it means a lot. And if you haven't played La-Mulana and any of this seemed interesting to you, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It is very hard. It is an extremely hard game. But if you don't mind extremely hard puzzles and extremely hard platforming, I cannot recommend it enough, because it is truly spectacular. So yeah, with that, we're done. So yeah, I guess join me for whatever the next thing I decide to do is, and I will see you there. Thank you for watching, and good night.